Welcome, welcome to Shatturdays. This is one of your hosts, Garrett, and
Intro me.
fuck, I'm nervous. you know him from the back rooms of sweat houses and with no windows. Corey.
Can't say the last name.
I can't say your last name or else it would have tied together.
All right. Everybody, welcome back to Shatturdays. This is week 3 of the podcast.
Week 3 of the podcast and week 3 of 4 of the rest of my life. I'm not going to make it to week 5, folks. Sorry.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I got a calendar
I'm
downstairs that I check off one side at the beginning of every day, and I check off the other half at 8 p.m. because I've decided once it hits 8 p.m. I'm probably not going to kill myself.
That's fair. I mean, when do most suicides happen, before or after 8 p.m.?
Probably in the morning.
Why you say that?
Because
ouch.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's just when I would do it, so I imagine that's when...
I wouldn't have to get through the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I would feel like I'm cheating
It
myself.
would be a Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning. That's fair. That's tight. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's when I'd do it.
I've thought it over.
So, what are you doing next Monday morning? Around 8.
I got some exciting shit coming up, man.
Yeah.
I've been searching around on Amazon. I'm taking this biology class.
You're taking a biology class?
Yeah, that's not important though.
Okay.
I think I've been reading a little bit what they got on the slides.
You can't read.
I think it's high time that I buy myself a doctor's coat and start sneaking into
hospitals.
hospitals.
Oh man, no.
Yeah.
That's a federal offense.
No, it's not.
That's a felony.
No,
to
it's
impersonate a doctor.
Not if they don't catch me.
That's fair. But
I've thought about this so much. Think about this.
No.
Normal people.
I want to think about this.
Normal people go through their lives. How many disguises do they have?
I don't know. Maybe one.
One.
The
2.
one that they wear to the outside world.
I want 30.
Oh God.
Good ones. I want a doctor. Maybe some scrubs. Scrubs you can get into like dentist's office and stuff too. You can maybe pretend to be a nurse.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Why do you want to be around people when they're in their most medically critical times?
Because I feel like I could help.
I don't know about that. What makes you feel like you can help in that situation? You don't have a good reason. I took the
biology class.
No, you're in it. You're in the biology class, and I'm not so sure you're gonna do well.
I know the biology cells. I was
Don't just say cells. You don't just get to say cells, and that proves something to me.
I was learning about cells today, so I'm pretty fucking smart.
What's the powerhouse of the cell?
Mitochondria.
No.
Or if it's just one, it's the mitochondria.
Everyone just has thousands and millions of little Energizer bunnies in each of their cells.
No. Not according to my intro level non-major biology class that I'm taking.
That's the man teaching you the wrong things.
I want a police
You're a
officer.
sheep. Oh fuck. It's definitely a felony, man.
I want a cop uniform, cop car.
No, they don't just sell cop cars equipped with all the instruments a cop uses on a day-to-day basis.
Cruising around town harassing civilians.
What? Okay. You see a woman and her 7-week-old child in a stroller on the sidewalk. What do you do? How do you harass?
Hit them.
Oh shit!
And I'm allowed
to. You're not allowed to.
I got the cop car.
Cops don't have that power, man. They shouldn't.
I did have a roommate once who thought cops should have the ability to just kill on sight, and I disagreed with him then.
Oh man, him?
I agree with him now. I agree with him now that I am a cop.
Don't say that like it's a fact, like you're a cop.
Yeah, dude, you can buy a disguise $20-$30 on
Everybody
Amazon.
watch out if you see a really tall Jewish looking cop. All right,
a couple of cans of spray paint
because he's not Jewish and he's not a cop.
A couple of cans. Spray paint the Toyota Corolla black.
Oh no. I'm gonna start soliciting cannibals offline. I'm gonna get into that Russian guy kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You're buying cannibals?
No. I'm gonna start soliciting them and like them coming to my house.
Okay.
And like I'm like, hey, you can come eat me.
Yeah.
And like I'm cool with it. Whatever, you come eat me.
Yeah.
And they like get to my house and like and then I jump out of a closet and then it's straight up Jigsaw John Kramer time and I play a game with them. I've been watching all of the Saw movies.
Yeah.
They get worse and worse as they go. There's 7 of them.
I've
No
never seen
franchise that has 7 movies. It made 7 solid movies. First movie did real well with a low budget. Second movie did really good because they had a ton of money from the first one. It just went downhill from there.
I never saw the movies.
Yeah, don't. It's not worth it. Because now I just want to do terrible things, and I'm not sure why.
I watched the trailer for him though.
Okay.
So
okay? What do
What's
you want?
the
What do you
plot?
want from that? No, you know the plot.
do you want to play a game?
Yeah, that's about it. That's it.
Yeah, I know it.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen, man, I got something really struck a chord up in the office for me the other day. Something Charlie said. Oh, by the way, for the fans not knowing, Charlie's my girlfriend. We're watching somebody's house, watching our dogs and stuff while they're on vacation, and she bought us like food and stuff that I asked for, and I always ask for Star Crunches when she asks us to watch her house. And so, but like whenever I get there and there's a whole box of Star Crunches, I don't just like eat. Like I could divvy them up and like have like 1 Star Crunch a day.
Like an adult.
Like an adult that's worried about type 2 diabetes, but I'm not there yet. So I ate all of them in like a night and a half. And Charlie said, I hate when you do that. I'm like, why? She's like, I feel bad for you. You're like a dirty animal just chewing all those Star Crunches down.
What is a Star Crunch? Is it a cookie?
No, it's like a little Debbie cake. It's got with dried rice
Really?
and caramel. Yeah, it's a
like
dry
this.
rice caramel mixture with chocolate all over it.
Where do they sell them at? Like Walmart?
Everywhere. They sell them everywhere. That's the problem.
I'll buy some.
Don't, man. I can't stop myself. I genuinely can't. If I see one, I'll just eat it.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
That's fine. As someone who also eats like shit, that's totally fine. I've been doing a lot of soul searching.
No, you have it.
Yeah, I have.
You don't have a soul.
I've been rewatching Gilmore Girls.
Oh, you said, all right. You know what, guys? You know what? One of my favorite podcasts, Will Sasso says he peels back the layers whenever we have to discuss something that we discussed off air. I'm peeling back the layers right now. I saw on Corey's notepaper that he wrote for talking points that it said Gilmore, and I pointed at it and said, no, we're not doing this. And he said, oh, it's not that Gilmore. It is. You lied. You lied to me. This is a jigsaw trap of your shitty sitcom movies you like to shows you like to watch.
I understand that you're mad, but you got to hear me out. It made me think about maybe I'd like to be a single father.
Why? You just want to take that on your own?
Can I let you into my this is the best world, all right? I've had a career. I've been successful. And I was married, have a kid, significant other.
You were married to your
dies.
No.
I'm left to raise the kid on my own.
Good.
They leave me a fortune though, so I'm very grateful.
Your significant other leaves you a fortune.
Yeah, because we loved each other.
No.
And then just like every morning, sort of like sitcom-esque, we all sit down at the local.
We all.
Yeah.
It's you and your child.
Well, me and my friends.
Okay.
And I've got a baby Bjorn on, drinking coffee with my friends.
No, dude, me and Charlie were talking about it. I want to be a dad that wears a baby Bjorn.
Me too.
That's the cutest shit I've ever seen.
I'm bouncing my baby in the baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Garrett, can you help me take care of my kid today?
And I go, and I spit on its bald little head, and I walk out.
On my fucking
I'll
kid.
spit on your kid. I don't give a shit.
I'll kick your ass wearing a baby
I don't give
Bjorn.
a shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's the kind of life I was thinking about. All the lifestyles I would like to live if I had unlimited lives.
You don't want unlimited lives. You want to be able to have the time to live every single life simultaneously.
I would love to. Some of them are more interesting than others.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have been a warrior in feudal Japan, wandering around.
You couldn't cut it as a feudal knight of Japan.
Wandering around the fields with my katana.
Is that what you think they did? They just wandered around empty maize fields with a katana.
Yeah, like I'm in the rice paddies.
What was that? The Last Samurai? Who played that? Was that Mel Gibson? No, it wasn't Mel Gibson.
I did not see The Last Samurai.
Nah, whatever.
I'm just wondering. And finally,
you just want to live that life.
I fight to the death in one of these rice paddies and am left face down.
Fuck.
My story untold.
You just want a harder life than you have.
God damn it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Dude, just to get my ass kicked by a couple of samurais, beheaded in front of the emperor.
No, I told I was talking to someone the other day. And we were on the topic of public executions, and they were like, "What do you think about him? Like, would you like him to come back?" And the answer is abso-fucking-lutely. But not because I have this sick perversion where I want to see people executed. I want there to be one innocent who is being about to be executed, and I just fucking throw a rusty axe from 30 yards away, cut the cord that's choking them to death, run over, do a somersault catch. Yeah, catch him, huck him over my shoulder, and ride away on my trusty steed.
You want to save someone.
Which is my Bashan, Emma. Yes. She's just massive, the size of a Clydesdale. Yeah. I want to save.
I respect that.
Thanks, man.
I would want to kill people.
You'd be the executioner.
No.
Oh, God, no.
You save the innocent person.
You're the lieutenant knight that's trying to stop me as I'm riding away into the sunset, yeah. Like, you're my sworn enemy.
I don't know if I'd give into a power structure like that.
You would. You'd be in charge of it. You'd create your own.
I don't like when people have too much power. So what I always try to do is whenever
you want the power.
Whenever there's a group of people and they all have kind of the same opinion on something, I always try to break them down by lying and just
being
saying
deceitful
things that aren't true. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just to live. So yeah, I guess this topic was maybe Gilmore Girls a little bit, but think about all the lives I could lead. One
of them you want to be Gilmore.
That's tough.
It's part of the reason I want to talk about it. I can't say it very well. I got a bad problem with it. Most people can't say cinnamon or aluminum. I can't say Gilmore very well.
That's fair.
Yeah.
For those of you who are listening,
quit. Stop listening.
I've been thinking a lot.
We don't say anything of merit.
I've been thinking a lot about the advice segment of this show. So today's advice segment, it's going to be a little bit better because I thought about it in advance. Don't be afraid to buy too much stuff and return it.
What the fuck? Corey is currently being audited by Amazon for returning too many pairs of shorts in too short a time period.
They did. They audit. Well, it was pants and shorts.
Uh-huh.
They audited.
They all fit him perfect, but he sends them back. Why? I don't know.
Because it's sort of like a savings account.
What? How?
Think of it this way.
Corey took the lid off of his coin jar that we talked about in previous episode. Go ahead.
If I give money to Amazon.
Yeah.
And, I wear the shorts.
Yeah.
And then I say, these shorts don't work right. Give me the money back. Amazon sends me the money back. And it's sort of like, does it accrue interest? No. But do savings accounts really get interest? Not a lot. So it's sort of like having money in a savings account that I can't touch without a little bit of work. And Prime members get free returns.
You're insane. You're an insane person.
Kohl's just had their Labor Day sale, and I bought a lot of pants.
They're going right back.
I spent a lot of money on pants.
How much?
So the total...
North or south of 200?
South.
Thank God.
But the total value of the cart was like $315.
Oh, no. How'd you get it down to 200 below?
They had just a big store-wide sale going on. And
they felt bad for you.
$10 off Labor Day sale, and then a 20% off Labor Day sale, and then you get more money off.
Hey, man, let's for sure quit talking about Kohl's sales, all right?
This is what people came to hear.
No, I don't know. They don't know what they came to hear, man. They came to... Nah, the point of this podcast is for people to listen to us talk about how much worse our lives are than theirs are.
Well, mine's going pretty well because I looked up the return policy, and I have 90 days to get any one of those pairs of pants back. And you can bet your ass, probably 3 of them are going back.
Bet your ass, Corey's ass is gonna be in them,
dude. Some of them I'll wear.
Go ahead and give your size dimensions on your pants so no one accidentally wears any of the pants that you returned from Kohl's or Amazon.
36, 34, and it's not because I have a big waist, but my thighs are getting big. I'm blowing out the thighs of every pair of shorts.
I'm blowing them out,
dude. I'd chafe.
Charlie always says that you got thickened legs.
I do, about me. Oh no,
that's not a bad thing. I don't think
I do. You could feel. Pair of jeans right there, you could feel them, and the thighs are so worn through.
Dude, this is insane. My brother, I don't know whether it's because he just got sandpaper for hair down there, or it's his Nicky Doo is just like a diamond. But every pair of pants, every pair of jeans he takes from me at my house, he wears the crotch out of them. There's just a big old hole, and then he continues to wear them until there's a hole so big that you can't help but not notice it.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, good. You should be embarrassed for it.
It's...
Sorry, I didn't mean to shame you.
No, it's okay. Because you know what? This is my life.
You were on top of the world not 2 minutes ago.
I was doing pretty well.
You back down.
But this whole pants thing has been a reminder that maybe my body isn't as perfect as I like to delude myself into thinking.
Did you feel like you were in your perfect form?
Yeah, I'm pretty close.
Okay.
All things considered. Could I be a little bit beefier? Yeah.
You said you wanted to go to the gym last episode.
Yeah.
How's that been working out?
I bought a new pair of running shoes.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That doesn't mean anything.
So I could run if I chose to.
If you had to.
If I wanted to.
Someone made you. Someone chased you.
Yeah, man. It's been a busy week. Labor Day. Spent a lot of the weekend on YouTube.
Good. That's good.
I watched a lot of car crash compilations.
Dude, what the fuck? And some of those people died.
No.
Oh, man. You like that. You like that they died. You like not knowing whether they died or not.
Some of them you can tell.
Oh, Corey.
No, that they didn't die.
There's a difference between me and you. I like watching compilations of dads saving kids at the last moment because I know everyone's happy at the end. You don't want that. You want a sad ending. I
follow an Instagram account called Kids Getting Hurt.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh, don't show me, please.
There was a good one the other day. Sometimes they save them a little bit sooner than I'd like, though. Yeah, these car crash compilations.
They save them a little too soon.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid.
I watched that giant Jenga? I watched a giant Jenga tower fall over on a kid the other day, but the mom pulled him out a little bit sooner.
And paralyze him.
It didn't paralyze him because the mom saved him before, half of the bricks had hit him, which, what does that do for me?
Your eyes go dead whenever you talk about these things. There's nothing behind them.
I like it.
It's like looking into a mirror. Don't pull this up on your phone. No, this is not what this podcast is. Dude, come on.
All the time. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah. That's whatever, man.
But I do all the time think about...
Corey has a circular saw blade in his closet, and he keeps making passing glances at it and then at me.
I wouldn't hurt you with it.
I don't believe what you said.
Dude, I'm a working man.
Okay.
I would like to... I've been reading a lot of conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'd like to read to you
Kurt Cobain was killed. Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain. That's not a conspiracy theory.
That's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We just accept that.
Yeah.
This is from a guy on Twitter, Nick Hinton.
R.I.P. Kurt.
All he does is write conspiracy theories.
Kurt, go. What?
So, I'll give you a couple of options. Moon rabbits.
What the
Purple rain.
You
Breakaway civilization.
You are rotting your brain.
Antarctica.
Is that it? Just Antarctica?
That's
the fact.
Do you want to learn about Antarctica?
No, I don't want to learn about Antarctica.
The DMT dimension.
Oh God, Corey really wants to do psychedelics, but I know for a fact he would go insane and be stuck in a trip.
I'm so close to just being so stupid already. I can't do like hard drugs.
Corey doesn't want to just do low level psychedelics. He wants to go straight into DMT and just absolutely lose his mind into the ether.
Dolphins.
Oh, fuck.
Do you want to hear the conspiracy theory about dolphins?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I'm just reading it verbatim.
You can't read it word for word. We'll get copyright.
No, because I shouted him out. So
no, you don't. You don't know this guy.
At Nick
He's
Hinton.
gonna take us for everything we got, man.
Ever since I read about John C. Lilly, neuroscientist and inventor of isolation tanks attempting to communicate with dolphins, I've been fascinated by the idea.
Okay, give me a summary.
I didn't read this one.
Okay, then what is it? That dolphins are actually like broccoli or something, or what?
I think it's that they're an alien race.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here he's got a Photoshop picture of a dolphin in sort of this space chamber, and he's wearing like a big robe.
There you go. I just want to know the summary based on a picture.
Yeah, based on the pictures, it's dolphins are aliens.
Dude, we're all aliens to a degree.
Yeah, man.
Don't patronize me.
Aren't we like 98% dolphin genetically?
Yeah.
Is that true? We're 98?
98%. Yeah, we are dolphins. No, Court. The fuck? Corey just showed me a picture of a bunch of humanoid creatures in vats, and it looked like it was a picture of a Polaroid. So I'm not sure if that was one he took or what.
Yeah, that's from my house back home.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, dolphins. That shit freaks me out.
Dolphins are the horses of the sea.
Don't they rape people?
What? No.
Dolphins rape people.
No, they don't.
They rape something. I swear to God, dolphins
They rape
people.
other dolphins. I'm sure. Dolphins are the only other animal to have sex for pleasure other than humans. Do you know that?
Don't dolphins masturbate too?
I think so, yeah.
Did you ever read the story of it's a scientist back in I guess the 60s or the 70s, but the U.S. government paid
Yeah, it
money.
was me. It was me. Yeah.
They
just go ahead and cut it. It was me.
They were trying to teach dolphins to speak English. So he got a hold of 3 dolphins, was trying to train them, but it was one boy and 2 girls, and the boy developed a crush on the female research assistant who he was with every day. So he tried flirting with her like dolphins do, like biting the shit out of her.
Like that.
He would bite her.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
And then
That's
she
how I
got
flirt.
mad, and then he came around and he would like nuzzle her and snuggle her. And part of it was they had to let the dolphins have sex, but it was getting to be a real chore to transport them back and forth. So what?
Because they had to carry them on their shoulders.
Research assistant did was
I'm picking my nose right now, everybody.
she would jack him off.
Oh my God. No, she didn't.
Yes, this is real.
That's not good.
She would beat him off all the time, and they were in love. And then eventually the government found out that they were just beating off dolphins on their dime. This is real.
It's the best way to spend government money.
And the government was like, well, no more money for you bastards. So they cut him off. She loses her job.
Good.
And the dolphin that she was,
He dies of loneliness.
He swims to the bottom of his tank,
Oh.
keeps himself there, and drowns himself because his hand job buddy wasn't willing to jerk his gherkin anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
What is a gherkin?
I think it's
Is that a word made up for that rhyme?
No. It's Romanian for it's like Slavic Romanian for flesh doodle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what they call it over there.
that dolphin killed himself.
Hell yeah.
And that's really the end of that dolphin story. Was and at one point the guy who was leading the research would just take like acid or DMT and trip balls and dream about all the ways we could talk to dolphins, and he was like, my God, they're so beautiful. We could all talk to each other. And he'd like be out in the tank tripping on DMT, putting his head up against the dolphins, thinking like they could talk to each other and stuff.
Well, they were talking to each other.
And then probably his hand job was, his assistant was hand jobbing the dolphin.
Dude, that's that reminds me of you know that YouTube video of that girl who's like advocating having sex with your dogs?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh man, she really fucked up on that one,
Dude,
huh?
YouTube is a very deep hole.
Yeah, it is.
I've been watching
Dude, she didn't think about what she was doing.
Dude, she didn't. That ruined her life too.
Yeah,
like, that
dude.
follows her.
Oh my God, yeah.
I've been.
You need to think about that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Mine are unlisted, so you have to have the link to watch them.
God no. You have to pay for YouTube Red.
But I've been,
hey, do we have sponsors?
we had one person who offered to sponsor, but we don't have enough viewership to make it worth it.
What do you mean?
You get paid for every 1,000 people that listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So if we accept a sponsorship deal now on episode 3, we won't ever have enough viewers before our contract ends to make us money.
But then couldn't we get another contract?
If they wanted to re-up it.
You know what? Let's just give them a shout out for shits and gigs. What's their name?
You have to read a whole script. We're not doing that.
Come on. No, I'm not reading it.
Just something that you like in your life.
Hey, shout out Lil Debbie Star Crunches. They're doing the Lord's work over there at Lil Debbie Manufacturing LLC Incorporated. You want happiness? You feeling down on yourself? You need a little serotonin rush? You go get some Lil Debbie Star Crunches. God's gift to man.
I'd like to shout out Starbucks in today's episode.
Okay.
I really like coffee, and I thought I was gonna have a heart attack last night sitting on my couch.
Did you get cold sweats?
I didn't get cold sweats. I got hot sweats.
Oh, that's just sweating, man. You were just hot.
I was sitting on my couch, and I just and my chest was tight, and I became very aware of my heartbeite. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I was
man,
a little
dude,
bit tipsy. It wasn't good.
Bro, me and Charlie were talking about it. You I told a story about the friend that told you about how much coffee her grandfather drank and how you drank more than what she said. Yeah, no, dude, you got to start drinking like a cup of water with every coffee you drink.
I've started.
When? Yesterday after you almost died?
Today.
Yeah, today. Have you actually done it?
For full reference, I had a friend who stopped me one day and she was like, I'm very concerned about the amount of coffee you drink. She's like, my grandfather drank, and she named some amount of coffee. She's like, my grandfather drank this much a day, and he had a heart attack at 35. And I said, well, don't worry, I don't drink that much a day.
He drank twice that much a day.
I drank more than what she had said. I was like, I don't drink that much a day. I just kept going with my life.
Dude, you're going to die at, let me do some math here, 17 and a half. You should already be dead.
You know the stars that burn the brightest burn for the least amount of time?
I don't know enough to refute you on that, but I really don't think it's true.
It is true. I know about space.
He's taking a biology class. He knows about space.
I was a space kid when I was little and I didn't have friends.
Okay, what's the 6th farthest planet from the sun? 5, 4, 3,
Saturn.
2. Hey guys, tweet us at Shatturdays / self-charters and let us know if Corey's right, because I don't know that.
Right. That's
Nah, he doesn't know
right.
that. He doesn't know
Mars
that.
is
Tweet us at Shatturdays / self-charters.
Mars is 4th. Jupiter, Saturn.
Mars is the Donnie Wahlberg of the Wahlberg family, and Earth is Mark.
Is
Fact.
Donnie the racist?
Don't know.
One of them's like a big racist.
All of them.
He
Where
beat
one
up,
racist resides, they all reside.
He like beat up immigrants or something.
Oh my God, did he really?
I think so.
Maybe that's why he was in a low-budget Saw movie.
That's why it had to be, because he has to take what he can get.
He beats up racists and then goes and starts.
No, he is a racist.
Oh no,
beats up immigrants.
He is a racist. He beats up immigrants and then goes and starts a burger shop or whatever and gets it on TLC with his family.
One of them, I think, is a racist, like publicly a racist.
Oh my God, he owns it,
which is cool. That's tight.
Isn't that tight, man? I mean, he stands by his convictions.
Yeah,
but
a lot of
good
people.
God, that's terrible.
A lot of people would hide that. So for the Wahlberg brother to publicly be a racist, I respect that. I'm not a racist, but I can respect a spade calling itself a spade. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. He said, "Hey, there's a market on just pure racist people out there, and someone needs to corner it.
There is.
If that's gonna, I'll do it." He said.
What was I saying before this whole planet thing?
Oh, you were talking about how you wanted to go roll up a self-rolled cigarette out of your gambler pipe tobacco.
Stop that.
No, you stop it. You stop it.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, whatever.
I do have to do something with this massive bag of nicotine.
Yeah, it's going to go bad, and it's going to smell like butt cheeks.
Yeah, I guess I'll just smoke it all tonight.
All right, that's fair. No, dude, when I was in high school, because I grew up in a really country rednecky area of the world, the principal had a drawer full of cans of dip he confiscated from children,
and he would just do them.
That's what I always imagined and kind of hoped he would do. He just had nothing but tobacco juice dripping out of his maw.
Oh
yeah, he just
like that.
Just rocketing off nicotine. He had open heart surgery at 26. No, he didn't. But no, and he would leave it in there and he wouldn't touch it, and he would just leave it in there all year. And it would smell like just straight ass because it's decaying plant matter in there. So it's something to think about, man. You know, there's fiberglass in dip.
I didn't know that. Because it cuts your mouth open.
Because it cuts your mouth a little bit and get the nicotine in your bloodstream.
I don't know where my rolling paper just went.
Dude, hey, Charlie told me not to tell you because she was afraid you might do it. But you know what? I'm going to let you know because I want this to happen. Where are we at in time?
We're fine.
Don't treat me like a child. Tell me the time.
We're at 30. You can say.
Okay, well then this will be what we said. We were watching My Strange Addictions, and can I say that? Can I say the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one listens to us. That's okay. We were watching My Strange Addictions, and this lady, she did the coffee enemas.
I know exactly.
Yeah. And she her husband was like, yeah, I thought it was weird too. And then one day she made me do it. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is pretty great. And then she was like talking to her mother-in-law with her husband about him. And she's like, that's so weird. Why do you all do that? Just drink regular coffee. And she's like, no way, Mom. The way that it hits your bloodstream, not even comparable to drinking a cup. And they're just speeding their absolute ass off all day because they're getting so much caffeine going in their bloodstream. You need to do that.
I would be lying if I said I hadn't already looked into it.
What's kept you from it?
I've never done a real enema, and I want to do one of those first. But I don't want to do it alone. I feel like it would feel good. Hot water in your ass.
I don't know, man.
I don't know if that's true, but in my head, that feels good.
Maybe it's like taking a bath, but on the inside.
Maybe it's like taking a dump, but reverse, and it's all water.
Well, they lay down, and then they put it in their butt, and they hold the little funnel up, and then they have to get up immediately and sit on the toilet. They did 432 ounces every day.
That's awesome.
That is irresponsibly dangerous.
I would do. Do you want to buy it?
No.
I'm going.
No.
I'm going to the drugstore. I'm gonna get 2 enema kits. We're gonna sit down in my bathtub, get a little. Shove hoses up our ass and fill up like water balloons.
All right.
That's kind of cool.
You know what? We'll make a podcast out of it.
You can't tell.
We'll do it. We'll podcast while we're doing it.
You wouldn't do this.
Give me a week. I'll think about it.
We would have to just be naked with each other in a bathtub in my bathroom right outside here. People can hear us.
No, they can see us. We'll leave the door open. We're not. We don't have anything to hide.
I do.
Oh no.
I did.
Corey's split rubber band anus. That's what he's hiding.
Final thing. People have been doing these YOLO stories on Snapchat, and someone got a message that said, "Heard you got a huge dick," and this guy replied publicly on his Snapchat, "Well, you heard wrong," which was awesome. Just the confidence it takes to be like, "You heard wrong. Keep moving."
Actually, I don't have a big dick. I have a medium dick. can talk to ghosts.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the joke to end the podcast.
Well, it's not a joke. But yeah, no, yeah, it's a joke. Whatever.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Follow us at Shatturdays /self-charters on Twitter.
It's not real.
It's real.